right, everybody. Here we go. Let's wait for that. Okay. All right, everybody. Here's the deal. Listen up. Okay, so it is the middle of January 2023, brand new year, and a whole new start to the wrestling videos that I've been putting up on the channel. Obviously, I'm still on vacation as of this writing, so these will go up on February 5th, or at least in February. As you probably already know, I am on vacation. I'm taking a break from uploading videos. It's also because we are transitioning to a new service plan for the internet. As you're all familiar with, I have been uploading videos constantly all year long, sometimes 10, 7, 5, depending on which. I'll upload in bulk and I schedule for advance. And that, as fun as that is, because I would leave them uploaded while also, like, I would be uploading them in bulk, given out the size of these videos, and I would work on my commissions, but it kind of became daunting because I don't always want to be on YouTube every day, just uploading videos all the time. So I'm probably going to work out a schedule for these things. Probably going to I might try something new and do like maybe just a few videos a week. I'll have no short supply of videos coming in because I got Fall Guys, GTA. Me and my friends are looking to get back into Minecraft on PS4. I got a ton of Sims 4 videos that it's interesting that you guys are going to like, and some VR chat videos too, like some furry meetups that I've been and attended to. Might actually record me meeting, my friends Wes and Matt, and get B Meister involved again. It's like or Ollie, like just tons of people. And but anyway, so I'm recording this in advance because we haven't started the video yet, but I want to break down the rules of how this is all going to work. So we are ditching the. I'm not going to be putting the GNC Vindication videos anymore. At least not yet. So that's consider that subject to change because I need to see how this system is going to work, and it's going to be harder now because I'm also branching out into PS3 and N64 streams. So these might come in limited supply. So I don't know the status of the Vindication shows. I do want to plan to do the Slamathon episodes too. I actually have one prepared, and I want to make at least a fair amount of those over time. So these are all going to be recorded in bulk, and I'm just going to start pumping them out. They're going to be recorded in advance, and I'll probably just upload them maybe like, I don't know, maybe 6 videos a week, maybe 6, 8, like just like Monday, Wednesday, Friday, or just I'll put them all up every Monday. People can tune into them, check them out. I'm going to limit some of the uploads and scale them back a bit. Um, Gives me time to like focus on personal projects. I have a lot of commissions that I need to tend to still, and speaking of that, they're coming along pretty well. So thank you for anyone who's people in the queue tuning in and all that. But all right, so the way this is going to work, we're starting a new system. It's going to be a little bit more organized. It came at the cost of our universe mode. Not that I wouldn't say we lost interest. Maybe some others have. It was more like it kind of fell wayside because we didn't. I mean, we had fun with it, but it wasn't properly organized per se. It was sort of like, you know, as you probably saw from some of the videos, there were moments where it's like, okay, guest stars from each other's shows are kind of going in. I didn't really have the time to go through each of the rosters, each of the WWE superstars that we went in and edit them. So it was a decent attempt. We got far and we got the pay per view mode to Money in the Bank, but it just kind of like we came up with more interesting things after that. So we're like, okay, so I'm going to talk to the other guys to see if we can at least wrap up the Money in the Bank pay per view, and then we'll probably delete that and start over, or we'll wait for either Fight Forever or 2K23 for that. We'll see, because I want to keep this game around. I don't have the money to get 2K23 when that comes out. So okay, but enough derailing of the topic. Let's go back to this. So the new system that we're going to do is we're resetting the leaderboard or the scoreboard to 0. We're going to start on completely new slate. We're going to start fresh. This is the start of our own little personalized universe mode. I'm going to be the booker for this in a way, and basically, so we have three new divisions and a possible fourth, and basically, so the GNC Server Championship division is going to be the pro wrestling channel on the Game and Chill Discord that we have. It's going to be basically us with the game, like just the hardcore of the pro wrestling channel, but those with 2K22. So that means me, Rocky, Rusty, JR, PS4 and Xbox, and you got Quarter. She has it on PC. Steven, who's going to debut tonight. So let's say Ari, Rusty, Rocky, Steven, Rusty, Rocky, Steven, Quarter, Cryptic, and Final Jet. Okay, so that's seven. Who am I missing? I might have to look at the notes again. Forgive me. Let's look at the notes. Okay, so we got Ari, Rusty, Rocky, yeah, JR, Steven, Cryptic, Final Jet, and Quarter. Okay, so that's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay. And we also have Primetime Championship. As you may have noticed, the Primetime Championship is a belt that Cryptic made, and it was originally intended for Universe Mode and part of his show, New Generation Wrestling, that we had on Universe Mode. In this one, we're going to rework it because we're deleting Universe Mode after the pay-per-view, of course, but we're going to also use this belt as like the kind of like the Intercontinental title. So basically, we're looking at something like you know, shot of whiskey every time I say basically. But Primetime Championship is going to be those who aren't into pro wrestling on the Game and Chill server, but they're like aware of the things we do. Like they've commented, made some jokes about how salty we get with the championship belt tags when we rename ourselves. So in that case, you got stuff like Max, Zach, Mikey, CZP, Ollie, things like that, and yeah, so we got that in there, and so that's going to be pretty interesting, and that's where actually we're going to put Nate in there too as well, because Nate is a champion. He's won the 2K22 belt and the Thirst Core belt, numerous times in the videos. But to help bolster the division, he's going to be like the John Cena, and he's, because he doesn't have 2K22, he's going to be with the other guys and help bolster it up, be there with help the underdogs, get them trained and focused, just the outsiders, if you will. Like even Max is in it because he pops in the VC once in a while, and I wouldn't say he watches wrestling. Well, he's watched a bit of it with us, but he's doing his own thing, so it kind of counts. He does hang out with us, so he'll be in there competing. So yeah, we got Surfer Championship for the big guys, primetime for people that are they're aware, and then we're also going to do one for a women's championship too. So we might actually include some of the ladies in our Discord gaming group, and along with our original characters. So you got Rusty's got one. He's got two characters. I got like 2 or 3 characters. You know, JR's got some characters. Rocky's got a character. So we'll put that on there. We don't know if we'll do a tag team yet because there's a lot of characters that I still need to save for the Simathon once they're all predetermined. That one is going to be a little tricky. So that one I'll try and figure out by next week. I'll let you guys know. It's not a sure thing because there's a lot to keep track of in this. We didn't really keep track of the stuff on Universe Mode, so I think it'll be a little bit harder to do in this one. But if we can figure it out, or if I can get farther in the Slamathon episodes to where we can sort this out and come up with some really cool teams, then yeah. But the hardest part about this game, obviously, is you only have 100 slots, only so much space to go around. If there was like 200 or 300, I'd have like a shit ton of characters that we could put. And yeah, I know the whole YouTube swear words, that's a no word. I don't give a fuck. I don't get money for this anyway, so I don't give a fuck. But anyway, so yeah. So that's going to be the new rule. And the way we're setting up now, and this is one that I've come up with, is So tonight we're going to be doing the streams, to decide the champions. Just maybe 3 matches, and that's it. I don't know if we're going to do the universe mode match tonight because I'm not going to be on VO chat, so maybe we could squeeze that in just to give it some sense of finality. You'll find out obviously when if we stream it, we'll see how that goes. But the week after that, or the next week, if I'm available, is I'm going to be starting with a new booking system. So we'll do, it'll be treated like our own little universe mode in a way. It's be like, okay, so I'm going to have like, Rusty, you're booked in this. JR, you're going to be booked in a triple threat match against these guys. Whoever our champion is going to have a non-title match with this guy, something like that, and then we'll just rotate it, keep things fresh. I'm going to try to come with different matches each stream. The fifth match is going to be where the title goes up. Wins and losses don't matter, but it's like whoever does like an impressive show will fight the champ. We'll do like a number one contender spot, hopefully on the fourth stream. So this is episode 0, so to speak. Let's see. Oh, and another thing I want to address is when we did these streams, I did have a little bit of saltiness going in because, yeah, the AI matches are an interesting case. There was a lot of trash talk going on from all parties involved, not just me. Like it was all of us really. Some of us really got into character, and it kind of it took its toll on me specifically, and it kind of I can't speak for the others, but I know for me, I was like, okay, we shouldn't be talking trash if we're just watching the bots fight, and specifically for me, it was like I made a character that I'm proud of, the one I made, and just watching him lose constantly because of the AI's stupidity. I mean, it's AI, so you going in, they're gonna be stupid anyway. But it's like there's I gave him good stats and I gave him good moves, and the AI doesn't seem to utilize that. There was a moment when he got stuck between the table, or in the last year's match, it was like the last match of the year, not the vindication, but the one like against JR, for example. There was a bit where Roger Rabbit and JR were fighting in a cage, and Roger Rabbit would just get kind of stuck and didn't know what to do. He had like a finisher. He had the phenomenal forearm. He didn't use it, and it was just like, okay, like something is not, And then it's like I had an underwhelming match with JR. We didn't like it, and it kind of aggravated me more that I had to put him in another match just so he could drop the title after that. It's like, we should have ended it at that. But the point being is like the AI does some really stupid decisions in these things, and I feel like this change might be better in that I can actually contribute something in a way, and put the hand on the controller, and kind of play act of God a little bit, in that, so I'm not just like sitting at a screen watching people fight. Like I want to kind of like get involved in a way. So we came up with a system that we all agreed on that should be fair to both parties. I'm sure you're familiar with the dice bots that you guys might use for like D&D on Discord. That's what Cryptic uses for our Power Rangers D&D Discord group. And we're going to do the standard 12-sided die thing. And the way this is going to work is that I'm going to roll the die on each of the matches, and I believe the way it's set up is any number below 4. Any number below 4 is an AI match. So basically 1 plus 1, 1 plus 2, 1 plus 3, AI match. 5, 6, 7, 8, anywhere between 5 and 8, or 5 and 9 is I will play opponent B, or yeah, opponent A, I mean. So the first guy that gets called up or entranced out. Anything higher than a 9, will be I'll play opponent B. I'll play the second guy in charge. So that's going to be a thing. I might, now that I think about having said that, I might actually increase it to a 20-sided die, so maybe like a 3d6 maybe. I'll think about it. Just to kind of give it a little bit more spaced out thing. So expect that to be discussed in the stream. So, whatever I say now, this is just the prologue, just going through the motions. And then, but yeah, that way it's not, originally it was just going to be like, hey, I want to be in charge of my character. I don't like how the AI is treating my character. I didn't spend, the 8 hours working on this guy just to watch him, like, get his ass kicked. It's like, at a certain point you just get annoyed watching the same people win, and it's like, damn, dude, like, give me a chance. It's like, and I've talked to this about Cryptic before. We were on PS4 V's chat, and he allowed me to take over the controller in a match against one of his own, and I was like, Cryptic, I was like, you tell me about universe mode, how my guy is constantly getting wrecked every week. And he tries to tell me, he's like, oh, but you put up a good fight. I was like, yeah, but it's like, yeah, good, yeah, the AI put up a good fight, but he's still losing. If you give me the controller, I'll spice shit up. I will turn this sucker around and you know, I, you know, end the losing streak, because like there's a big difference between how I play and the AI play. It's like, so obviously we put the dice system in place, so it would be unfair if I'm just playing as me, and obviously there's no crossplay. Rusty can't play as him, or JR can't play as him either, so, or his own character, and same with Rocky, so on. So yeah, the dice system is basically, we'll see who the fate lies between the dice spot. I wanted to bring this up too because obviously for multi-man matches, I haven't decided that yet. I'm not very good with multi-man matches. Um, so like, again, don't take this as fact. I'm thinking maybe I should enter the multi-man match with the controller, just to see how far I can go. Um, these multi-man matches take a long time, but not tonight. I'm going to see what the people, the group's opinion is first before we do that. In the case of stuff like triple threats, then we'll have to do like another set of dice. So it'd be like, anything lower than a 4 for triple threat match, I'll have to be either C or A. So it'd be like, I could either be A or C, the third guy. Or in the case of a 4-man match, same thing, roll the die, see if I'm either A, B, C, or D, and so on. You get the idea. And but tonight we'll do just AI, and we'll see how that goes. In doing the universe mode, or in doing this new mode, I don't know if we'll revisit universe mode, but it'll leave time for. I mean, we've expressed interest in starting that over, only with more creative wrestlers this time and a more organized list. So that's always up in the air if you guys want to see that. And you know, the deletion of universe mode means also I can clear up some spots. Obviously with the lack of room, it's like, okay, yeah, I got Matt Silks, I got Draft Bust, but it's like, I want to make my other friends. I got some OCs on the table. I want to make Fun Day for my webcoms, or I want to make my buddies Jeff Riley, or Justin Collins, or just stuff in this game, and I need those spots. So it's like, we'll try to keep the celebrity cameos down to a minimum, and some surprises. I even want to get rid of Bulk Bogan, because it's like I like the character, but the joke kind of ran itself to the ground. So that being said, all right, enough talk. Hopefully you sat through this entire thing just to get an idea of where we are at for this channel this year. Hopefully it'll work out. We'll see how the stream goes, and I will catch you guys later. Have a good one. Bye.